The CDC has documented what appears to be the first known cat-to-human transmission of H5N1 avian influenza. A new injectable monoclonal antibody for itchy dogs is rolling out across the US, and a recall involving more than 180 raw dog food products linked to reported pet illnesses has now led a company to completely stop production. Here's what you should know this week. Welcome to the weekly Vet Report, covering the top stories shaping animal health. First, the CDC has confirmed evidence of a possible cat-to-human transmission of H5N1 avian influenza. The case involved an asymptomatic veterinary professional in Los Angeles County who was exposed to a domestic cat infected with H5N1 after the cat consumed raw animal products. According to the CDC, transmission of H5N1 from a domestic cat to a human had not been previously documented. The veterinary professional tested negative at the time of exposure, but months later, blood testing detected antibodies consistent with prior H5N1 infection. Investigators said the person had no other known exposure risks and did not wear PPE while handling the cat. The infected cat was one of 19 cats who consumed raw milk, raw meat, or raw pet food products between late 2024 and early 2025. 14 of those cats died or were euthanized. Health officials emphasized that the overall public risk remains low, and there's still no evidence of sustained person-to-person spread. But the report does reinforce growing concerns around raw animal products and the role domestic cats may play in H5N1 exposure. Next, Elanco is rolling out a new monoclonal antibody injection for canine allergic and atopic dermatitis. The injectable therapy, Befrena, targets IL-31, a cytokine involved in sending itch signals to the brain. According to Elanco, the treatment is designed to begin controlling itch within 24 hours and may last 6 to 8 weeks between injections. Monoclonal antibody therapies have become a growing area of veterinary medicine in recent years, as they're highly targeted and generally avoid some of the broader systemic effects associated with other therapies. And finally, Raw Energy, a raw frozen dog food company, has entirely stopped production following a contamination investigation and a recall involving more than 180 products. Earlier this year, the FDA warned consumers not to feed 8 lots of the company's frozen dog food after unopened samples tested positive for Listeria monocytogenes. Several samples also tested positive for Salmonella and Campylobacter. At the time, the FDA recommended a recall, but said the company had not yet taken adequate action. Last week, after New Jersey agriculture officials tested 4 additional samples that also came back positive for Listeria, Raw Energy issued a voluntary recall covering all products manufactured over roughly a 5-month period. The company has since stopped all production while it disinfects and restructures parts of its facility and adds additional pathogen testing systems. The FDA says it has also received additional reports of illnesses in animals that consumed the recalled food. Health officials warn that the infected pets can shed bacteria even if they appear clinically normal, potentially exposing people and other animals in the household. And importantly, freezing does not eliminate bacterial contamination. That's your weekly Vet Report. Make sure to check back next week and read more on dvm360.com.